Hi there. This is a random video I'm deciding to make. I'm a high school student, and I take half days at Metrotech to learn information technology, network configuration, things like that. And this is just a video showing some of the knowledge I've learned. Very basic stuff, but just a video so I can show to my friends, just anyone in general. Just a fun little video. I will do my best to explain. I am no instructor, but I hope that it is clear enough. So this is Cisco Packet Tracer. This is a virtual machine type thing, meaning it helps to do things with networking on just a computer rather than doing it in person, and that helps to get people ready for doing things in person. Now this is a older way. I don't believe we do networking like this anymore, like what I'm about to do, but it's just the basics that we're learning right now. So we are going to start with a PT router right here, and then another PT router, which these are just routers. Then I'm going to grab a PC, another PC. I'm going to go to the connections. I'm going to grab console, connect this through console to this PC on RS-232. I'm going to grab another console, same thing on this one, console, RS-232. And now this is where it gets more confusing. So we're going to open up the PC, go to the desktop, and go to the terminal. Just click OK. It's going to ask me if I'd like to do initial configuration dialog, and I would not, so I will type in no. It tells me return, enter, to get started. And now you can see I have my, if I type, you can see me down here. So we're going to put en tab. Tab will fill out the rest of your words, so I can do tab, and that just brings me to the end of it. Enter, and that brings us to the next part. We're going to do show run tab, and I'm going to press space, and this is just some information I can get, but the reason I do space twice is so I can get to this part, which is more important. And then I'm going to just press a letter, that brings me back here. I'm going to type in config T, which brings me into configuration mode. Now, this is known as global configuration, and I'm going to type in interface, FA, enter tab, FA tab, 0/0, enter. This brings me into this interface, and then I'm going to do IP space ADD tab, IP address. We're going to do 192.168.1.1 space what's known as /24. This is a subnet mask, so this is going to be 255.255.255.0. It's a /24 because there are 3 full octets, and now you can type these as 11111111.1111, but that's just a really long way of doing it. 255.255.255 is a better way to do 3 full octets, and /24, like this, would be this same amount, but that's something else for another time. I apologize. I'm getting sidetracked. So we are just going to enter there, and we're going to do no shutdown, because as you can see up here on 00, it has shutdown, and it has no IP address. So now we've added an IP address and said no shutdown. So we're just going to exit from there, and then we're going to go to interface, enter tab, SE tab, 2/0, and then we are going to IP add 192, no, not 192, sorry, 11.0.0.1 255.255.255.0. We're just going to enter, and then we're going to do no shutdown once more. Then we're going to Control Z and do show run again, space, and look at that, IP address 192.168.1.1 255.255.255. Doesn't say shutdown anymore. 11.0.0.1 255.255.255. Look at that. So now we're going to exit out of this, grab serial DCE, the left one, and connect this to 2/0, since that is the one we just set up. 2/0. And now I'm going to go to this, desktop, PC1, by the way. So I'm going to refer to this as this is the right side, this is the left side, so this will be right PC right, or right PC, left PC, PC left, whatever, just left and right side. So we're going to go to the right PC, terminal, okay, no, return, en, which you can do en, there's commands you can do without putting in the full thing, but it's just better to do the full command. So we're going to do en, show run, space, space, see the same thing. So this is pretty much going to be the same as the left PC, but we're going to have 2 instead of 1 for the most part, so config t. What I mean here is, I'll show interface fa 00, IP address 192.168.2.1, then subnet mask stays the same, no shutdown. There might be times when I'm typing in 168 or something to do with a 6 and it doesn't work at first. My 6 key is a little messed up. But let's go exit, and then interface se 2/0, 11.0. Oh, nope, sorry. IP add 11.0.0.2. Again, subnet mask stays the same. No shutdown. And you can see here, just as I put that, these green arrows light up, showing that the connection is working. So we are going to Control-Z to get all the way back to the beginning. If I press Enter, you'll see that I'm back to the pound sign rather than config or config if, like it says up here, config if, config. We're just back to the pound sign. So from here, we're going to do show run, space, space, and again, you can see it has an IP address, all that. So now we're going to go to end devices. We're going to grab 2 servers. Going to back to network devices, grab 2 switches, just basic PT switches. I like to just organize mine a bit by doing this. Just more pleasing on the eyes for me. And now we're going to go back to connections, and we're just going to do the basic copper straight through. And then we're going to go in here. It's very important on the routers you do 0/0. That is the Ethernet cord port we just set up, so we need to make sure it's that one. Doesn't matter what you connect it to on the switch, but it has to be 0/0. You could connect it, here, I'll just show 2/1, rather than the first one I did over here. Then we're going to connect each the switches to their servers and their PCs. And then we're going to take this, and boom. So let's go straight to the server on the left server. IP configuration. We're going to do 192.168.1 dot. Now remember, our default gateway is our router, and that is already 1.1. So we're going to go up to the next possible level, and that would be 1.2. I'm going to copy this. You don't need to work on the subnet mask. You'll see if I click on it, it's going to immediately work on itself, so boom. And then default gateway, we're going to Control-A, Control-V. We're going to have the default gateway be .1 because we want that to go to the router. Then we're going to go to Services, DHCP, right here. Make sure we click DHCP on. And then we're going to go to the default gateway, Control-A, Control-V, make sure it's .1. Then we're going to go to the start IP address over here and change it to .6 as start. Then save. Not too hard. Go to the server on the left. Same thing, but with 2s, so IPv4 address 192.168.2.2, sorry. Control-C, Control-V. Then we're going to go over here, Control-C, Control-A, Control-V, sorry. Default gateway is .1 again. We're going to go to Services, DHCP, make sure it's on. Default gateway, Control-A, Control-V, .1. And then make sure it starts at 6, save. And then what we need to do next is get the route. So you'll see, if we go to command prompt, this is, first I'll show you, this is, oh no, Jesus, I'm getting ahead of myself. So sorry. So we need to go to desktop, IP configuration, and we're going to click DHCP on here, and if we did it right, this will get its own IPv4 address from this server. We shall see, and, yep, .6, Then we're going to go over here, do the exact same thing, DHCP. Yep, so look, this is 2.6. So if we wanted to, and this is 1.6, if we wanted to ping the server, this PC, sorry, we would do ping 192.168.2.6. And so, if we do that, it says destination host unreachable. Now, if you'll notice, it's not able to reach to my default gateway. And that is because we do not have a route set up. So, we need a route for the packets to go. It needs to go from here to here, to here, to here, to here. Right? So, to set up that route, we're going to go to terminal. We're going to make sure we're in just #. Then we're going to go to config t, IP route 192.168.2.0, because we're trying to make it across this line right here. 2.0, 255.255.255.0, and then we're going to do 11.0.0.1, or no, sorry, .2, so it knows that it's trying to get over this serial cable. We're going to put that in there, and then we're going to go over to PC1 on the right side, terminal, go in here, make sure we're back in the #, and then config t. Then we are going to IP route 192.168.1.0, 255.255.255.0, 11.0.0.1. So this time we're going back across from the right side to the left, and so we are setting this up so it knows which way to go. And now, if I were to come back over here, go to the command prompt, and try it again, we shall see that it is pinging, and first one is dropped, but the other three come back with a reply. So the reason the first one is dropped is because it's a new discovery. Whenever you're trying to discover something for the first time ever, it will usually drop the first request, and the rest will come back. And to show that that's what's happening, I will ping again, and it should come back pretty much instantly with all four. And reply, 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 and reply. Look at that. This was just a fun little thing I've been doing, and I've had fun working on my homework from home, so I thought, why not share it with people, you know? I have a lot of interest and fun in networking and IT, and I thought, might as well share that joy with others, you know? May not be for everyone, but hey, I like it. So, I hope you have a good day. I thank you for watching this video, even if you just skipped to the end, even if you just clicked on it, saw a little bit of it, cool, thank you. That's about it. See ya.